We just spent the entire day at the Festival of the Holidays in Epcot.
And this might just be the best festival. Cookies, joy, cheer, and every single holiday tradition.
Festival of the Holidays 2025. We came, we saw, we wrapped it.
Did we have fun?
We filmed this morning and accidentally took a photo.
It was on photo mode.
Back to the morning.
The Epcot International Festival of the Holidays runs November 28th through December 30th. It's a global celebration of the holiday season where you can eat your way through almost 20 holiday kitchens and hear their stories from international storytellers. The main event is the food, and most of the holiday kitchens open at 11. This is the coziest festival Epcot does, so if you want the one that actually feels like the season, this is it. There's a cookie stroll where you can get a free prize if you eat enough cookies. I mean, who's mad at that? Stick around to see what the prize is this year. And if you're wondering where Quincy is, she abandoned us and went to New York City with her family. Hi Quincy, hope you're having a great time.
Hello from Bryant Park Holiday Market, where I am eating bao buns and dumplings. It's like Festival of the Holidays, but somehow the food here is a lot more expensive.
The very first thing you want to do when you arrive at the festival is pick up a holiday passport. It's this pocket-sized guide to everything that's here, and you'll be checking it constantly so you don't miss anything. All right, ready to go. Rope dropping at opening day of a festival in Epcot means different things for different people. It's currently 8:31 a.m. So over here, all of the early entry guests are just being let into the park. And this is as far as we are getting at 8:30. But on this particular morning, it's actually cold enough, currently 49 degrees, that a lot of people are coming inside and going to Connections Cafe to get a Starbucks drink or just hang out in some of the seating in here. And they don't mind that they might lose their place in line. Wow, people are not rope dropping merch for Festival of the Holidays. Amazing. But I do see two eager guests who are rope dropping the merchandise for Festival of the Holidays this morning. Oh, three, okay.
We all just ended up here.
Now, pins are also available for this festival, but you will not find them in Creation Shop, at least not here on day one of the festival. You're actually going to want to head to the bridge for those, and they are very, very limited edition.
Okay, just so we all remember what the real thing looks like, and then turn around. Communicore Hall, Festival of the Holidays 2025. The doors magically open, and there it is, the gingerbread spaceship Earth. This is about to do a show for us in 35 seconds. Let's get ready. Not only can you see the gingerbread spaceship Earth in Communicore Hall during Festival of the Holidays, you can now also meet Santa Claus. He's here till Christmas Eve because, of course, he has a lot of work to do after that, but you can continue meeting Santa Goofy over at Odyssey until the end of the festival. I was just leaving Communicore Hall, and who did I run into but Miranda, and she is in the midst of her Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition. Don't look, she's already completed some, and we don't want any more spoilers than the one that we're gonna find together on camera right now. This is a really fun scavenger hunt. This one is such a great way to learn about holidays around the world. You can see you pay $11.99 for this. It comes with these stickers, and then you find the Olaf in its location on the map, and then you put the sticker there, and when you complete it, you get a prize.
Yeah.
Should we go find this one right now?
Let's do it.
Do you have any leads?
I think so. There's one here at Communicore Hall, which is kind of why you found me wandering around.
Okay. Are you feeling like you know where?
I think we found one.
You found one?
I think so. Look up.
Oh my gosh. There's Olaf. I'm on a journey to find my friend Kendall and rope drop the Odyssey. Wow, you have so many things that I'm going to support you through consuming.
Well, you have a plant-based cookie you get to try.
I do, and it's covered in glitter. All right, what are you starting with?
The red velvet cake pop.
That green color reminds me of like vintage green, vintage Christmas. This.
It's an apple caramel cake. It's like a coffee cake that I'm looking forward to.
Are you interested in glittering magical cookies? Can I show them? Oh, there you can see it. I think this is a vegan cookie for you. All right. Oh, so it's kind of giving granola bar with glitter.
This is the BRLO Winter Hard Cider. It is really good. I truthfully am not a huge cider beer person, but this is really good. IPAs are traditionally a lot bitter, a lot darker, a lot of a stronger flavor. And if you're an IPA drinker, you are an IPA drinker and you love this stuff. This is going to be yours. I'm having a hard cider Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
My first booth of the day, of course, we're starting straight off with sweets. We are at this World Showcase. We're going through twice. First, we grabbed the liquid nitrogen chocolate pepper mousse. It doesn't look the most appealing, I will be honest, but I have faith. I also expected like a big show, like not the liquid nitrogen of it all. It didn't really give that. Cheers. Okay, World Showcase. I was going to get, actually, Emma L is here with me as well. I'm gonna make her be in the video. She tried to run. We were going to get one of the floats there as well. They don't have all of the things they need to make it today. That might not be true tomorrow or when you're here, but that's true for us. So, the liquid nitrogen, I think last year's was more exciting, more fun. This one was a little bit more creamy. It did not have that hard shell that you kind of expect with liquid nitrogen, but I love a peppermint chocolatey flavor. It was creamy, it was simple, and it was comforting. I would not say it's something to go out of your way for. I love that I'm starting out the day with a cookie. This is the holiday sugar cookie from Connections Cafe, aka the Starbucks location in Epcot. This is your basic sugar cookie with some fun holiday sprinkles on it. Is this just a classic sugar cookie? Yes. Is it anything special? Not necessarily, but it's a darn good sugar cookie. So if you're looking for a super simple dessert, or maybe your kiddos are super picky, but they want something fun, I highly recommend.
Okay, it's time to get in line for our first booth of the day, or at least mine, which will be the American Holiday Table. Now, this has been a returning Best of the Fest for us. It's had some phenomenal menu items in the past, and I'm seeing a few familiars here already, which makes me really excited for this one to be open. Apparently, I liked Thanksgiving meals so much yesterday, I've decided to continue it on for today as my very first booth. This is the slow roasted turkey made with stuffing, mashed potatoes, green beans, and cranberry sauce. We've also picked up the blackened catfish, which I know is my favorite already. This is made with Hoppin' John and comeback sauce. And then the chocolate cookie featuring Snickers bar pieces and salted caramel. It's actually another one of my favorites, and it's actually one of the cookies that is intended to be for the cookie stroll. And then right here in the back, we did pick up the beer flight. This is made up of 3 different beers. So you've got the Crooked Can Brewing Company Bah Hot Bug IPA, the $3 Brewing Eggnog White Porter, and the Victory Brewing Company Chocolate Cherry Stout. So I know we have a couple of things that are returning for the festival this year, including the turkey and stuffing, the blackened catfish, and the Snickers cookie. And while they've changed this a little bit, it's so good. It's very gooey, it's very runny. The caramel though stays together so nicely. I'm definitely recommending it. Same thing with the turkey. It's like having Thanksgiving dinner all over again. Blackened catfish is my all-time favorite here. It's perfectly seasoned. It's got kind of those Hoppin' John sauce to it, and I love the beans and the rice. It's got like a nice Cajun kick to it. Of the 3 flights, ironically, I think I liked the Eggnog White Porter the best. They were not bad, but I liked that one, and surprisingly the Chocolate Cherry Stout, and I'm not typically one that really likes stout beers, but this one really impressed me. So overall, I think this is definitely one of the places you need to stop on your next festival visit.
Check out this year's festival gift card. Yep, it's a wearable like usual. This year it's a snow globe and it has Mickey and Minnie. These can be purchased all over, or I should say These can be loaded with cash at retail locations all over Epcot. It's a minimum of $15 you have to load onto here, but you get to spend all of that money. None of it goes towards a purchase. And once again, you get to wear this all around Epcot to all the booths, and all you have to do is hand them your wrist, and this little dangle barcode comes out, and before you know it, you've paid for your festival food or merchandise or anything that you want to buy while you're here in Epcot. It's not only festival exclusive items that you can purchase with this, you can purchase anything in Walt Disney World. Let's talk about some of the additional festival offerings during this Festival of the Holidays. Glimmering Greenhouses is a really cool overlay that they do over at Living with the Land, especially when it gets dark outside. The ride that we know and love becomes completely illuminated with beautiful holiday lights. It's a very festive experience, even if you just ride the ride, but there's more. Their iconic Behind the Scenes tour also offers a holiday Glimmering Greenhouses version that happens after dark. This isn't usually the case with this tour, it's usually during the day, but this gives you the opportunity to walk around literally backstage on the ride itself and see all of these beautiful lights, the topiaries, all of their amazing growing techniques. Everything that you see on the Living with the Land ride, you get to walk around up close and personal and experience firsthand.
We are here for our next holiday kitchen, our first real full one. It's the Las Posadas Holiday Kitchen, and of course, we grabbed it all. So we're grabbing the tostada de carne, the tamale de polo con mole, which I'm sorry, I'm butchering these, I'm doing my best, and the dulce de leche churro. We also are trying out the chimezing margarita and the horchata margarita. So let's dive in.
Okay, we're taking full bites, starting with the dulce de leche churro. I took too big of a bite. Tostada, tamale, horchata margarita, chimezing margarita.
This booth is a hit every year. This year is no different. A few of the standouts are the tostada de carne. Oh my gosh, this is easily my favorite thing here at the booth. It was the braised beef tips with fried corn on a fried corn tortilla with black beans, crispy onions. It was perfection, and also you did not even notice that the beef was a little bit overcooked until you ate a piece separately from the entire dish. The black beans really helped make it a little bit more moist. The tostada never got soggy. I'm ranting and raving about this because I absolutely loved it. The tamale would be a skip for me. I just think there are better options. It was not my favorite. I will leave it at that. The dulce de leche churro was another major highlight. I loved it. Disney World churros are often hit or miss unless you're at Nomad Lounge. This one was delicious. There was a perfect amount of filling. It was not overwhelming. The churro itself was really nice and crispy and sweet thanks to the cinnamon and the sugar, but it wasn't stale, which is what you typically find with a lot of Disney churros. Of the two drinks, my personal favorite was the chimezing margarita. It was not overly alcohol forward, which a lot of people like, and some people feel like they're missing something if that's the case. This one was nice and sweet. It had that apple ginger sweetness that kind of made it a little bit more sippable. It was a little bit more easy to enjoy. Definitely my favorite drink of the two that I tried. Overall, this one is going to be a magic with a capital M kind of booth for me.
I'm at my next booth, which is the Favorites of Festival Pass, which is located right in Communicore Plaza. I'm sure you can hear the music. This is kind of like your hub. I'm really excited for these Reuben croquettes. I already ate some. I have my little passport, and they are made with pastrami, sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, and Thousand Island dipping sauce. Exactly how a Reuben should be. And let me tell y'all, these taste exactly like a Reuben sandwich. Let me show you. It's so good. I believe they were best of the festival last year for us, and so I'm definitely putting out my list for this year. Now I have the Panettone Holiday Trifle. This is made with the eggnog custard topped with a cranberry cherry compote and sugared almonds. Look at that bad boy. It's a trifle, so you're going to get all those different layers. The bottom has that eggnog custard. It's a little thicker because it is a custard. I really like this. Pecan pie hard cider. I don't know if that can live up to the hype. This tastes like pecan pie. It's very smooth. They're not overly carbonated, which I really like. And it tastes like you just ate pecan pie. This is the Cigar City Brewing Oatmeal Raisin. Epcot is so wild. You can taste it like right in the back of like a nice chewy oatmeal cookie, tiramisu, imperial stout. You can taste the coffee like right at the end. It's not like hit you in the mouth, I just drank a cup of coffee. It's just, it's there. It's like, hi. I think I'm starting to really like all these beers, especially at Epcot, because they're just a little different. They're just a little out there. And again, Reuben croquettes, y'all.
From the funnel cake stand, we picked up the red velvet cookie funnel cake. Now this is the festival exclusive funnel cake. It's topped with powdered sugar, vanilla ice cream, cream cheese, whipped cream, red velvet cookie pieces, mini chocolate chips, and chocolate syrup. Here we go. This might be my favorite festival funnel cake yet. I love those red velvet cake pieces. They're almost like cookies because they're like dried out a little bit. The chocolate chips are very nice and miniature. Chocolate drizzle is great, but that cream cheese whipped cream against the vanilla icing is just chef's kiss. If you're gonna get a funnel cake at all at Disney World, definitely recommend this one this season.
I'm back at Chestnuts and Good Cheer. This is the location that you want to go to if you enjoy chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Fire roasted chestnuts. They actually roast them outside here every day. You can also get a selection of cinnamon glazed nuts. Today we are going to be reviewing the almonds and the pecans. Spoiler alert, these are two of my favorite snacks in Walt Disney World, so this is kind of not fair. I'm starting with the almond. They have a crunch on the outside, very much a cinnamon glazed, sugar glazed experience. You can get these all over Walt Disney World, so it's not that these items are necessarily unique to this festival. Actually, the cinnamon glazed cashews aren't something you can normally find in Disney World. That is something exclusive to this booth in this festival. Cinnamon glazed pecans. It's kind of like getting a pecan pie in a little bag that has purple hearts all over it. Need I say more?
We have Connections Eatery, which has 2 specialty offerings for the festival. I'm waiting for my mobile order now, but we've got the Figment Holiday Sweater Liege Waffle for $4.99 and the Spiced Caramel Apple. We highly do recommend mobile ordering at this spot pretty much always because it can save you some real time. And who wants to wait in a big line? You're already going to wait in a lot of big lines throughout the day. Might as well make it one less. First, we have the Figment Holiday Sweater Liege Waffle. This is a chocolate-coated gingerbread waffle with a flurry of Blizzard-themed sprinkles and white chocolate garnish. And then we have the Spiced Caramel Apple. So this is Minute Maid cranberry juice, apple cider, and caramel syrup garnished with a cinnamon stick. Ooh. I do taste a little bit of gingerbread in the Liege waffle, but honestly, the waffle is just nearly stale. It's not worth the money. I know it's super cute. It's great to take pictures with. It doesn't melt as quickly now that it's not blazing hot in Florida. But it's just, if you're looking for something gingerbread, I think you will be disappointed. The Spiced Caramel Apple really surprised me. The apple cider flavor comes through really nicely, but it's not overpowering, as well as the caramel. This tastes like the holidays.
Especially this festival, you want to take advantage of all of the entertainment and the interesting and unique offerings that come with this festival. These are the things that make the festivals more than just booth hopping. Make sure you see Figment in his holiday sweater over at Journey into Imagination. Of course, Joyful over in Communicore Plaza. This is my favorite music offering during the Festival of the Holidays, but don't discount Voices of Liberty over in the American Adventure Pavilion because they are spectacular. One of the best vocal groups, I think, in the whole world.
My next booth, we are in Germany at the Bavaria Holiday Kitchen. This one is kind of hit or miss for me personally. Here's what we're chowing down on. Of course, we grabbed the returning pork schnitzel, the cheese fondue, and the hazelnut Linzer cookie. We also wanted to try a few of the beers. 2 of them are new, 1 is returning, so we went ahead and grabbed the beer Flight. I love this booth. This booth is gonna offer something that a lot of people are gonna find familiar with the flavors, but might be a little bit more adventurous than what you're necessarily used to at home. The schnitzel is my favorite. It is an absolute standout. It is returning, and it is one that I think deserves to be returning every year. The mushroom sauce on top is delicious. I'm a mushroom fan. I love the earthy creaminess of it. It also has a really special umami flavor. The cheese fondue I love. It's cheese, it's bread, and it's vegetables. The vegetables are cooked to perfection in my opinion. They're nice and soft, super easy to enjoy, but they're not mush, which is very important. The cheese is creamy, savory, and just overall very comforting, very familiar. It's not too sharp, it's not too pungent, so it's a crowd pleaser. Of the beer flight, I'm not a lager girl. I'm not gonna give notes on it because it's just dark, hoppy, and a little smoky. And that's about all I can say. It's not my favorite. I don't like a dark beer, but if that's what you're looking for, this one is probably gonna add something that's really robust and interesting. I loved the cider. It almost reminded me of Moscato or a Riesling in a way. It was really nice and light. There is a Riesling at this booth if you'd rather have wine, but this was easy, sippable, and just delicious. Magic.
My next adventure is taking me over to another staple here in the World Showcase. Inside the Morocco Pavilion, you can typically find the Tangerine Cafe open pretty much year-round. However, here for the festival, they do tend to change the menu slightly. You're probably going to notice right off the bat, there's 2 Moroccan wraps here. Miranda, why did you get 2 Moroccan wraps? Well, for good reason. First one over here is the tremola chicken. The other one over to the left is the falafel, which is actually the plant-based option. Then we also have the stone-baked Moroccan bread with the assorted dips, which are my personal favorite for this time of the year. The cider flight here covers 3 different ciders. And then right over here in this tall glass, we got the sparkling holiday fig cocktail. You can't ever go wrong with breads and dips. I think it's like a chimichurri tremola sauce. Fantastic. The hummus is great. The other one's a little spicy, but that's pretty typical for this particular location. And then the bread here is typically more like inflated and very big. This one had more of like a pita bread consistency to me. Fantastic. I really loved it. Let's talk about the holiday fig. Oh my goodness. I've heard people talking about this one. I didn't believe it until I actually had it. This is incredible. It's got that notes of like a holiday cranberry, but almost wants to be a champagne cider taste to it with that wine. Oh my goodness. The falafel was great. I really enjoyed it. It had some nice low heat spices to it. It had more of like a cornbread consistency as it kind of crumbled in your mouth. The tremola chicken was worth the wait. We had to wait on that one for a little bit because they were still cooking it. The sauce that they use on it is perfection. It's just enough heat to really give it the extra flavor without going too overboard. Let's talk about the cider flight. Now, my favorite was the $3 Brewing Golden Fig Hard Cider. This one was so light, so airy. It very much tastes like a golden cider. The one in the center, the Gulfstream Brewing Holiday Snake Bite, this one almost had like a cinnamony taste to it. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite. It's really good, but it's kind of strange. And then the third one here is the Keel Farms Frostbite Blueberry Ginger Hard Cider. The blueberry and the ginger pair perfectly together. That's exactly what you're going to taste as soon as you start sipping it, and you won't want to stop. It's very much a holiday flavor that I don't think I've ever had before, which kept it really interesting for me. So I really like the changes in this booth this year.
All right, we just came from experimental prototype cookies of tomorrow, our little play on Epcot today. That is going to be inside Communicore Hall. It's going to be inside where you see the gingerbread Spaceship Earth, as well as you can meet Santa. It's all in one place, so it's a little busy in there. The line was long, but you can find like 3 different cookies here, which is a good stop for me. Starting us off, nice and simple, Joffrey's hot chocolate. You can also get this with vodka. Today we just opted with traditional Joffrey's hot chocolate. It is super creamy, it is chocolatey, it is light, it has marshmallows on it, and whipped cream. So we got the salted caramel Spaceship Earth cookie. If you love sugar cookies, go ahead and add this to your list. Basically 2 sugar cookies, some icing and sprinkles, but that layer of salted caramel. There's not an insane amount of salted caramel. Personally, I could have gone for more, but I also have a passion for salted caramel. But you can still kind of see it a little bit. We also got the ginger molasses cookie, which has cream cheese icing on top. You see how thick that layer of icing is? I like it. This is good. And this is good cream cheese icing. It's not grainy. It is so smooth. Oh. Both of these cookies are available on the cookie stroll. I already have 3. There's also another cookie at Experimental Prototype Cookies of Tomorrow. Gosh, that's a mouthful.
They were just out right now, but that also got you another stamp. There are a lot of cookie options this year, and we're slowly marking them all off. Of course, I also had to get the beer flight. We are gonna start with the Ivanhoe Park Brewing Company Frosted Gingerbread White Stout. It's sweet, tastes baked. Like, I don't think I would have guessed gingerbread if I did this blindfolded. Then you get the bitter bubbles in the front, but just a little bit of sweetness. I've been really impressed with the beers today. Our second one is the Gulfstream Brewing Baking Spirits Bright Gingerbread Red Ale. Again, I don't want to say distinctly gingerbread. I'll say it tastes baked, it tastes sweet. This one's a little bit more carbonated, on your tongue a little more, on the front of your lips a little more. Crooked Can Brewing Company Gingerbread Bock. This one's not as sweet as the others. This one tastes a lot more like normal plain beer to me. I think this combines really well with the molasses cookie. Like, I just want to go back and forth and like gobble up this drink and the molasses cookie together. This is a hit for me too. I have been getting some really good booths this year.
There's something very special happening in the Odyssey Pavilion. Last year you could meet Santa here. This year it's not Santa, but there is someone else. Should be in here. Nothing's better than being told you're gonna meet Goofy for work, right? Like, this is awesome.
My next assignment is with JP, and I just heard that she is next in line to meet Santa Goofy, and I think we may be catching her walking in right now. There she is.
Hi, Goofy! How are you? So good to see you. You look so great in your getup. I know, it looks so good. It looks so good. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness, and your sleigh looks fantastic. It looks so good. Oh, thank you. Yes, we're matching. I love it. I love it.
JP,
Hi.
you just met Santa Goofy.
I did, and it was so much fun. It was so wonderful.
It looks really magical. You got to sit in his sleigh. For a moment, I thought you might be taken away on on a journey.
It was like, no, I'm just kidding.
It was like, we have to just deliver a couple gifts.
Presents.
Do you have a minute? And I'm like, oh man, we were going to go review a food booth together.
Oh, darn.
We are here at the Tuscany Holiday Kitchen, and we're getting 2 of the food items and 1 of the beverages, which is returning, but not from Tuscany. It's from a different booth.
Okay, another pronunciation warning incoming. This here in the front is the pizza e cioccolato. We have the salsiccia e pepperoni, and then in the back we have the tiramisu stout, which previously was at a different booth, so it's kind of interesting that it's popping up here at Festival of the Holidays.
I'm actually surprised by how much I love the stout. That's gonna be my favorite thing at this booth. Crazy enough, maybe not crazy. This one is kind of infamous when it comes to Epcot festivals. The stout is actually really nice. It's really light, really, really drinkable, on the sweeter side. I wouldn't say you're getting any tiramisu flavors per se, but it's really, really nice and super easy to just sip on and enjoy. It's nothing too heavy and nothing that's gonna weigh you down. The chocolate, this has the potential to be really nice. The bites are too big. The dough is not cooked all the way through, making it really, really just chewy. It's sweet, it's sugar. Kids are gonna enjoy this. It's gonna be a nice, simple bite. I think that it's just not cooked through. Finally, the last one, the sausage is good. It has really nice flavors. There's a really nice snap to it when you bite in it. The bites are pretty big, so definitely grab a knife. I did not. I also love peppers and onions cooked. That is one of my favorite things. I love the earthiness of a good vegetable. Just makes me feel nice and healthy. And then the bread was very underwhelming. It did have some herbs in it, which were pretty apparent, but overall it was kind of dry. There's better Italian food at the restaurants in the back, and there's better small bites around the rest of the festival. So this one, unfortunately, is gonna be a tragic, but little T. It's not terrible, it's just not good.
Oh my goodness, they weren't kidding. There is a line over here at L'Haim. L'Haim was good to us. Now we've got the pastrami on rye. This is made with house-made pickles and deli mustard. It is a returning favorite of ours, and you can grab one for $6. The smoked salmon potato latke is also another returning favorite of ours. For $6.25 is what you can pick it up at. Mickey-shaped almond black and white cookie. Now this one's new. It also is part of the new cookie stroll cookies. you can grab one for $4. And the Rouglock is a pastry with raspberry jam, walnuts, and cinnamon. Again, this is a returning favorite of ours. It is also a cookie stroll item as well. You can grab one for $4.25. And then turning to the drinks, the Brooklyn Brewery Black Chocolate Stout. This is a 6 ounce for $6, but you can get a 12 ounce for $9.75. And the Frozen New York Whiskey Sour. Okay, let's talk about L'Chaim for a second. The standouts here were definitely the Whiskey Sour and the Rougla, which is the pastry with like the raspberry all around it. Oh my gosh, so good. The Black and White Mickey almond cookie tastes phenomenal. A little bit more than just a regular sugar cookie, right? So it's a little bit more jazzed up than what you might think. That pastrami on rye is so crisp on the outside, and that deli mustard on the inside is just so sharp and pungent almost, along with the extra pickle on the top. It's just like extra briny almost. Oh, so good, but the flavors work so well together. And then the salmon latke, oh my gosh, don't get me started. I love that thing. I think I could eat the regular potato latkes, but when I really want an extra treat, that extra salmon on top, and they've got a really generous portion for the cost, is incredible. It's got a couple of like red onions, regular onions, I think some like microgreens on the top. So good. I highly recommend it. I can see now why everybody is raving about this particular holiday kitchen.
I'm going to review a booth that might confuse you a little bit because it's kind of hard to find in the passport. Block and Hans is a place that you can visit year-round regardless of whether there is a festival or not, or regardless of what festival is currently running. They're on their own special page called Festival Exclusive Offerings. So Block and Hans right now is featuring their own cinnamon glazed nuts. Turns out these are made by them. These are in-house special, a completely different recipe as told to me by the cast members. The other offering is called the apple pie frozen slush. This can be served with or without alcohol. You can tell by the characters on the cup. This one is alcohol free. Let's give the Block and Hans cinnamon glazed nuts a try. On first bite, it tastes exactly the same. It's almost like they just added vanilla to the original recipe. There is a little something more there in terms of flavor, but not a lot. I won't call it an upgrade because I like both a lot. This does taste really good, but it's a cool alternative to something that I eat in Disney World all the time. Apple pie frozen slush. Like a frozen hot cider. Because this year, they're all over Disney World. They have Joffrey's frozen cocoa. So it's kind of like that with like a mulled cider. It's very delicious. I don't know why they don't offer the frozen apple juice more places. I think it's to make it feel exclusive. Come for the frozen apple pie slush, stay for the unique cinnamon glazed nuts. Maybe I mean that the other way around. They're both good.
I am here at Shanghai in the China Pavilion for 3 different eats. So first of all, we have the barbecue sha su, pork fried rice with Chinese lashang, sausage, egg, yellow onion, green onion, and sesame. Then I have the vegetable spring rolls with citrus sauce. And finally, the tiger milk tea with Assam black tea, whole milk, brown sugar syrup, and tapioca boba. I have never had boba before. I'm gonna be careful with what I say about the boba because I have learned that I think boba just personally isn't my thing because of the texture of the actual boba. The flavor, I wasn't getting a lot of flavor from the actual boba pearls though, so I don't think that's just a me thing. I think it could have a little bit more flavor in general. As for the tea itself, the black tea certainly does come through. The char siu pork, I really love the flavor of this. I do feel that potentially the rice maybe was just a little bit overcooked, just a little bit. The sauce that's on here is fantastic. Love the flavor of that. And the vegetable spring rolls, I loved. Now listen, I know there's spring rolls, probably you're very familiar with them, but they're so good. I love the flavor of them and the citrus sauce on them, fantastic.
I'm standing in Morocco, but I'm actually testing out the Shiwasu Holiday Kitchen because the drummers are practicing right now. They're not practicing, they're performing in the Japan Pavilion. And if you guys watched our last festival video, I tried to talk over them, and that was a mistake. So we're gonna learn from our mistakes. And we're just gonna talk about it here in Morocco, but it's actually in Japan. I love this booth. I am biased. The sushi tree really is just a cold crab rangoon with a little less crunch. I love it nonetheless. I think it's a really safe way to start trying sushi for the first time. There's nothing uncooked in it. The spice is not true spice. It's really more of a flavor element rather than a physical one. And I actually really loved the addition of the rice pearls. Made it nice and crunchy. The soba, I love the soba as well. It's great on cold days especially. The dashi is what makes it so special. It has a really nice savory umami flavor. It's nice and salty. It is fish-based, but it's not overly fishy. And then it's noodles and fried shrimp, which is just delicious. The drink was fine. It was sweet. It was kiddie. It's not one that I would get all the time, but it's light and something that kids might really enjoy especially. The strawberry bun, oh my gosh. Last thing, strawberry bun blew me away. It was so good. It was like strawberry milk tea or just like strawberry milk. I'm very biased. That's one of my favorite things in the world. It was nice, sweet, light, and airy. Overall, love this booth, but also these are flavors that I feel like are chosen for me personally.
So, at Melikmiki Maka Holiday Kitchen. This reminds me of what I would have at Thanksgiving or Christmas of like ham and mashed potatoes, but with a twist. Obviously, it's shredded pork, and there's so much, which I just love. The sweet potatoes are super creamy. It does say it is made with coconut. I do not really find that flavor very prominent, and I know coconut can be a little controversial for some people. It's not overwhelming. I can't really taste it, but I can tell you that these are super creamy and the pork is shredded and super juicy. Next, we have another IPA. This is the Maui Brewing Company Mango Sticky Rice IPA. I think this is one of my favorite IPAs I've tried today. You get a little bit of sweetness right at the end, but not like, oh, I'm drinking a sweet beer, like a chocolate beer or anything like that. We also got another cookie for our cookie stroll. This is the coffee mocha cookie topped with coffee-infused buttercream, cocoa nibs, and chocolate-covered espresso beans. I love how light and fluffy the buttercream is. It's definitely a whipped buttercream. And it does taste like coffee. It's a coffee cookie, but it's not overwhelming. It's not too strong. I have been very impressed with the cookies today, and they keep getting better. This was Best of the Fest 2024, and I think it might be coming back for 2025.
We've made our way to Noche Buena Cocina. Cocina. This is giving us a bit of a taste of Brazil during the holidays.
Love.
And I love that too. And there's a really exciting plant-based entree that I get to experience.
Woohoo!
What are you starting with?
Pan de jamon, which is traditional Latin Christmas bread, rolled ham, raisins, and green olives. So this is the ponche navideño, which is Christmas punch with apples, pears, guava, oranges, dried hibiscus, brown sugar, tamarind, cinnamon sticks, and cloves.
Wow.
And it is non-alcoholic, so that's a win for me.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, and my last thing is a cinnamon spiced chocolate crinkle cookie.
I'll be having the plant-based chorizo tamale with plant-based cojita and spicy red chili sauce. Oh, that's great.
That is not nearly as potent as I thought it would be. I've never had an olive.
You've never had an olive?
No. Oh, there's the center of it. There we go. I found it.
This is the content we're bringing you. You used to think olives were going to be freaky because they look like aliens.
Yeah, they
pods.
do. They really do. I like that. It is very fruity.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
Soft.
a soft cookie.
I envy you so much. This is so good.
Yes.
I can't believe how delicious this is. And I don't know what's traditional in Brazil.
Yeah.
But the texture of this is a lot. Oh no! I'm sorry, my napkin just flew at you. This is going really well. I gotta say, the star of it is this red sauce.
Oh yeah.
That is spicy.
Oh,
so
okay.
If you have a sensitivity to spices, this is not the dish for you.
There are tons of different entertainment offerings, but the holiday storytellers are different entertainment options that you can find in each pavilion that kind of give you the story of that country's holiday traditions and their origins. So for example, in Canada, it's the Canadian Holiday Voyagers, and they talk about different customs of different regions around Canada. In France, it's Pierre Noel, who helps you rediscover the magic of Christmas through the letter of a delightful child, which is very sweet. And it's just things like that. La Befana is in Italy, and she is the kind-hearted witch who actually visits sleeping young children on the eve of the Epiphany. So lots of fun stuff. There's actually one happening right now, and I definitely think you should check them out and explore.
We've got La Marche de Noël, the holiday kitchen, which is typically one that Quincy comes and visits, and I am very honored to be able to carry on that tradition. Just look at all this really good food. The roasted turkey with mushrooms, pearl onions, bacon, turkey gravy, and roasted sweet potatoes. The smoked salmon spread on a sesame brioche roll with cucumber and radishes. Quincy loves this one. I'm really excited to try it. The macaron de Noël aux épices is the large gingerbread macaron with spiced filling, and this is new this year. The vin chaud, French mulled wine, is flavored with orange and cinnamon spices. It's new this year too. And then of course the frozen hot chocolate martini is a favorite. It's the vodka, cocoa, and whipped cream returning. We love this one. We know this one. All right, let's talk about it all. The turkey was not bad. I really especially love the gravy. It was almost like having its own personal stuffing to it, with veggies and mushrooms and some onions. I'm not a huge fan of all the extra vegetables in it, let's say. But the sauce that it creates is just enough to give it flavor without being overpowering. I'm really, really glad I tried the brioche sandwich. The brioche is kind of a different color with some sesame seeds on it, but the inside with the radishes and the slices of cucumber and the salmon, very, very good. There's not a whole lot of flavor to it, which is what I really like, that you can kind of like pair it with the other things here at the booth, and they have plenty enough flavor to kind of carry the rest of it. The real stars of this, though, are that macaron. It's that gingerbread flavor, but it almost has like a spiced cinnamon kind of flavor to it too. And I love that the center has more of like a cookie consistency to it, surrounded by those little flavors of the icing to it. Red wine is spiced with orange and cinnamon, and it is exactly what I need. It's like a wine cider. So if you're a fan of an apple cider, but you really want a wine version of it, this is definitely the way to go. And you can't go wrong with this frozen hot chocolate martini. It is just an alcoholic frozen hot chocolate, and it is darn good. And I love that whipped cream on the top, and I intend to drink all of this. So, France, you're a hard one to beat. Quincy, I'm coming for your booth.
I'm at my final booth of the day for Festival of the Holidays at Yukon Holiday Kitchen. We have this beef, and it has crushed potatoes. This is super salty, and that's what I needed after eating like 10 cookies today. I needed that kick of salt. Pretty big chunks of beef, which I really appreciate. And it's shreddable, just your fork, you don't need a knife, it just kind of comes apart. The beef is so tender. For my last savory dish, I also got the seared salmon. The glaze on top, I thought was gonna be sweet. It's actually really salty. Butternut squash puree. It's smooth, but it's not watery. And sometimes I feel like they can borderline baby food, and this is not. It's the right consistency with the salmon. Eating it all together is a really good bite. We also got frozen Joffrey's coffee, which is very cold right now after my little beef bowl of stew. This kind of tastes like chocolate milk, but in like a really delicious way. Ooh, look at the boat, everyone. My final cookie for the cookie stroll is our maple leaf shortbread cookie with maple buttercream. The buttercream in the middle is a little grainier than I would prefer, but it has that maple flavor. It's not overly sweet. It's very Canadian, which is why it's near here. It breaks apart fairly easily. You're not gonna get a clean cut on this, so if you're sharing, you'll wanna pass it around.
Who's ready to see me try my very first thing of eggnog? Now, this isn't just eggnog. This is frozen gingerbread eggnog. Here we go. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm a fan. I like that. I think it's great. If you're an eggnog fan, I say absolutely give it a try. And if you're an eggnog fan but you're nervous about gingerbread, I would still say try it, because I don't think it's gonna be super overpowering to make you dislike it. So cheers to trying new things.
Final booth. The sun is still up, which, is debatable, but we're very excited about it. I'm trying out the new turkey poutine. Each year, each festival does have a different rotating poutine at the refreshment port. This one has sweet potato fries, turkey gravy, cranberry relish, and crisp onions. And then I'm also trying out a very interesting final drink. It is the Peel Farm Cinnamon Sugar Donut Hard Cider from Plant City, Florida. A cinnamon sugar cider? This is either made for me or it's gonna personally attack me. So, cheers. I think it could be a bit of both. It is super sweet, but I actually really do get that cinnamon sugar kind of sweet donutty flavor. The donut flavor is obviously, I think, more of a yeast flavor than donut per se. It is also a massive serving, which you're not, you know, it's kind of hit or miss sometimes at Epcot. Overall, it's really, really easy to sip on. It is super sweet, and I think by the time I get to the bottom of this, it'll be a little bit too sugary for me. Now, because I've not eaten enough food, get through tea. These are nice and thin, so they have a little bit more of a crisp than normal you would find at the refreshment port. Sometimes refreshment port poutine is either like the most delicious, comforting, hearty meal, or it's really soggy and just not the most appetizing. I really like that these are a little bit thinner, and so that way they're crispy. They can still hold up all of the topping, but they're not soaking it up and becoming soggy. The gravy is actually really surprising. It's not weighing it down like I thought it would. It's mainly on the turkey, which helps the turkey prevent being dry, and then it doesn't make everything else soggy. I don't know that I'd go out of my way to get this out of everything here. However, it is really, really good, and I think if you have several people with you and you're all wanting to eat something without spending a ton of money, this is going to be a great option.
It's almost time for the first Candlelight Processional of 2025. Let's go experience this.
Processional was December 21st, 1958 at Disneyland Park.
How cool is that? The history lesson literally just happened. 1958, the very first Candlelight Processional in Disneyland. And it opened in Disney World with Magic Kingdom in 1971 in front of Cinderella Castle. Celebrity narrators, Voices of Liberty, and a cast member choir, an incredible orchestra on stage. This is something you should not miss when you attend Festival of the Holidays here in Epcot.
My last stop for the day is Holiday Sweets and Treats, which also happens to be a very special stop, only because we've been working very hard at getting tons of cookies all day long. So if you're planning on doing the holiday cookie stroll, this is exactly where you need to be after you've completed at least 5 of the qualifying cookies on that cookie stroll to pick up your completer prize. That's exactly what we're gonna do. If you're not entirely sure which cookies qualify for the holiday cookie stroll, you can check the holiday passport. In the very back of the booklet, you can see all 13, yes, I said 13 cookies available this year. As you're picking them up, make sure that you pick up one of these festival passports if you haven't already. And if you don't already have one, they're at the cash register. They should have extra holiday passports available for you, so you can go ahead and get your stamp. Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna bother you for multiple things. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm doing great. Thank you for
I'm
asking.
gonna hand you this bag.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hand you this spatula. Get our M&Ms.
Oh, this is so cute. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
As Sleigh Ride plays in the background, you can see we've sleighed. We've gotten all of our stamps. We turned it in. They will stamp it one final time to show that you've picked up your completers, so that way you have that. And it is presented by M&M's this year, so we got some mini M&M's. But then our big treat is this super cute little cooking spatula. It says Cookie Stroll 2020, Holiday Cookie Stroll 2025. Comes with this little card here, and then as you turn it over, it's a recipe card. Oh, and it even has Epcot kind of engraved into it. So super, super cute. It's for peanut butter frosting and peanut butter cookies with M&M's Minis Milk Chocolate Candies Holiday Blend. So if you want to be able to make your own cookies when you get home, pick up the completer.
I have never been more excited than I am right now in my whole life. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but from Holiday Sweets and Treats, you can grab a hot chocolate flight. It's completely non-alcoholic. There are 3 different types. We have Christmas sugar cookie hot cocoa topped with whipped cream and sprinkles. Sorry, that's this one. We have gingerbread hot cocoa topped with whipped cream and a little gingerbread man. He's sinking. And then finally, we have the cookie butter hot cocoa topped with whipped cream and speculoos spice. I think I pronounced that wrong. Anyway, starting off with Christmas sugar cookie hot cocoa. Cheers. Gingerbread. Oh, this is so fun. I love this so much. And cookie butter. Ooh. All of these are fantastic. If you are a fan of hot chocolate and you want just a little twist on them, this is a fantastic choice. Kiddos are going to love this. They're going to be obsessed.
All right, we just finished.
Woo!
What was everyone's favorite part of the festival?
I knew I was going first and I couldn't remember, so I'm gonna say the Mexico Holiday Kitchen. I'm gonna say all the decorations.
Ooh, definitely the American Holiday Table.
Mine has to be the Reuben croquettes from Favorites of Festivals Past. Woo!
Oh, and I love seeing Constance Wu as a narrator of the processional, the Candlelight Processional.
We did it! Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. If you're still here, make sure to drop this secret code below and like and subscribe.
And while you're down there, go ahead and turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know when myself or one of my friends puts out a brand new video, something we do all week. Why?
Because we're serious about fun!
See you next time. Happy holidays.